What's up, guys? It's your favorite twins, and today we are reacting to
Bassett.
Bassett's new EP.
Is that how you pronounce it though? Would you say Hasua? Or would you say...
Yeah, Hasua.
Joshua. How would you say it?
Joshua.
Josh. Ricky.
Ooh,
No.
Ricky. Oh, High School Musical series. Oh. We are reacting to his new EP called Sad Songs in a Hotel Room. And let me tell you, I love the title and I love the cover. It's very
direct.
It's very direct, number one.
Yeah.
But it's very like vintagey, old schooly. I don't know. It reminds like the font reminds me of like what you would find on like a really, really old record.
Like a cheap font on a vinyl.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have many back then.
Yeah, I know. They were living on fonts.
They were living off Times New Roman, so that's what we had to know. I think that this is going to be a good showcase of Joshua's vocal ability. I'm not seeing Doppelganger on here.
Me either. Which we did react to.
We did. We also reacted to Smoke Slow. It's on our Patreon if you guys want to check that out. But I saw that
it's not.
Jullian is gonna upload it on Patreon by the time that this drops, okay? I saw that Lifeline also has a video, so we might react to that as well. But you guys know that we're huge fans of Josh on the channel, so we're excited to listen.
Do you have any pre-claimed song? I'm kind of feeling LA. I don't know. LA, I feel like could be a hit for me.
I'm claiming Sad Songs in a Hotel Room, just because I'm a sucker for title tracks.
Okay.
So I'm interested in seeing what that sounds like and how he's opening it.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a robe, the same ones we left on the hotel floor. Do not disturb hanging on the door.
So hanky panky.
I know, hanky panky.
How the hell we end up where we did? It's kinda depressing being here alone.
I like his voice.
I miss you, so I pick up the phone. And I order room service for one. Velvet curtains are closed. Singing sad songs in a hotel room.
There we go.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
The neighbors are knocking. They just want to sleep. It's 3 a.m. while my guitar gently weeps.
Oh, I love that.
That. Wow, that personification, that was great.
In 1 year, it all went to shit. So I order room service for one.
Come on.
This melody sounds so familiar. Oh, I like that.
I've got a balcony with a view, singing sad songs in a hotel.
Ooh.
Oh, wow, I like that.
That was kind of grand.
Yeah, I
as
like
an
that.
ender. What can I say? I know what to claim.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
It was
right.
laid on my spirit.
It was laid on
that
your
track
spirit.
one was going to be the one for me.
Fair enough.
And you know there's a video to this too.
I did see that something dropped.
So
yes, I did.
I'm kind of feeling like we need to do a little binge. And then there's a live performance to LA too.
Is it?
Get on it. Go. Get on it.
No, you get on it.
Get on it.
I did really like that song as a title track. I thought the lyrics were really, really, they were a little risque.
Do not disturb.
But I love.
Why not?
I love that line when, his guitar gently weeps.
Yes.
I think that was a beautiful, very well written line. So this was very detailed, but also it cut right to the chase. It told a beautiful story. Definitely, I feel like it set the tone.
Absolutely.
And it gave me a good impression of what's to come.
Yeah, I think it was a perfect title track. It was a perfect introduction to what the album is about. And I'm wondering if it's all going to be based in love. I feel like, Josh has definitely opened up in a lot of ways. One of my favorite songs is Set Me Free. To this day, I still listen to that song. So I'm wondering how vulnerable he's going to be in that aspect. Piggybacking off you, yeah, I really like the storytelling. He was able to lyrically paint the picture of where he is now.
Yes.
Just speaking about how I still have the robe on. Like, I can't be in this room without seeing everything we used to do. But yeah, just about missing someone, and I think that that's sometimes the basis of where all these other feelings can come from when you're reminiscing.
I just gotta get out of LA. I've been thinking of running away. Lately everyone's bringing me down. I've been making a run for my life. I'm not sure if I'll make it tonight. When I was young, my father told me not to cry in front of my mom. Say it's just gotta get out of LA. I've been thinking of running away.
A little bit of a solo.
Yeah.
Get out of this town.
That sounds so nice. Oh, sounds like a plane almost.
A plane, but it also got dark.
Yeah.
It sounded really dark, which is kind of
Yeah.
like the undertone of this song when you really think about it.
Yeah, that song has a very dark meaning.
Yeah, it's the sadness. It's that sadness.
Yeah,
that
so it has like a
lonely
dark
feeling.
undertone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
continuing the lonely feeling from sad songs in a hotel room. I like how they had that in common.
Yeah.
Just really a song about his environment, his surroundings.
Yeah.
But I loved the first verse and kind of like that family trauma. I was reading about how he's previously spoken in interviews about having to be completely independent since age 16, even mentioning that at one point when he was 16, he was living in his car in the parking lot of a mall. I do remember that.
Oh, wow.
I remember reading about that.
Wow.
So I feel like sometimes, all the time, when we go through life, right, having not faced our childhood trauma or just our trauma in general, our family
Yeah.
dynamics, anything that has caused us pain, it shows up in a lot of our relationships,
Yes.
but it also shows up in a lot of our decisions, and it shows up in our environment
Absolutely.
and where we place ourselves. So a lot of times, LA is used as a bit of a metaphor or, you know, just as an example
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
many places that you can go. And if you aren't healed, if you don't know what you're doing, you can fall into these
Into
situations
some deep situations.
that
yeah.
further harm you and make things worse.
Yeah,
You know?
or also trigger you in a lot
Trigger,
of
yeah,
ways.
yeah.
And again, that's what you said when you don't deal with, you know, past
It'll force you to.
trauma. It doesn't always have to be childhood trauma, but in this case, more so childhood trauma.
Yeah.
When, like you said, that influences your decisions
Mhm.
unknowingly, subconsciously.
Yeah.
And then when you are triggered, it's like, oh my God, I still have so many
Things to
that,
work on.
or even just like I think for celebrities when they, or in Josh's case, having to be on. As a celebrity, you do have
Yes,
to be on.
saying that right
so
there.
also thinking like, oh my gosh, when's the last time I was on? And then it makes you just trickle back, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like, you know, that effect. But
Mhm.
it's a really, really, really nice song. You did say that you feel like he was going to touch on other things
Yeah.
other than love.
And I'm glad.
And that was the immediate next song. So
Yeah, because
it was
feeling
nice to hear
lonely,
that.
feeling alone, again, causes you to reflect. I think that might be one of my favorite Josh songs. I know it was premiered a while ago, but I never heard it.
Me either.
So yeah, that was a great one. That was a
Yeah.
great one. Vocally, I think it was really smooth. But
Right.
I think the second verse is my favorite, just because the who do you know, when did
Where-
you know them,
yeah.
where you're from, where you're going,
Going,
like
you
just
know,
just
yeah.
making those comparisons about how comparing when someone's being genuine
Yes.
to when they're trying to use you. That's what I like. Each one was a
LA,
comparison.
They said that world is just, you just never know.
As your luck runs out, they're harder to find.
I'm not surprised you didn't call. When I almost died, you didn't care at all. Mama said you can't be mad at who you wish somebody was.
That's a line, that's a line, that's a line. Someone quote that. Someone put that in the caption, someone get it tattooed.
I guess I got used to it. You kiss me till I forget.
Oh.
I guess you had me convinced. 'Cause my mind is playing tricks. Used to it. You told our friends you hope it hurts. Stab me in the back and I'm the one who's saying sorry again.
Illusion.
Yeah, exactly.
I blame it on us being kids. After all that's okay, I won't admit it's you I miss. Told me asked why I'm not mad. But you're the only love I've had. You did things I can't forgive, and mercy don't always make sense.
That's true.
I'm the one who let you in.
Guitar. I really hope y'all don't underrate that one.
Yeah,
That was a good one. That was good.
That was a good one.
That was good. Even piggybacking a little bit off of LA
Yeah.
and how people can appear one way and really be another.
During it, you don't realize
Yeah.
the amount of pain that like you just become numb.
Yeah, you don't realize
you,
till you're out of it a lot.
You don't exactly. I let it slide because I was used to it. You'd kiss me till I forget.
I feel like, ironically, once again, I think that's just great sequencing. Again, talking about how when you don't heal, you know, what's inside of you, it shows up in your relationships. And I think a lot of times, I can even say I've experienced that myself in regards to like people pleasing or just kind of like, you know, letting people get away with things because maybe you're afraid that they'll leave or maybe you're thinking that they'll change. But that's why in this song, I love the realization that I can't blame you for what you did because that is you, once again, being who you are. You're being who you are, and I can't be mad at you when I'm allowing it.
It's because I allowed it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I allowed it. It's not to say that people aren't wrong. It's not to say that people shouldn't be held accountable for what they're doing. It's not to say that people don't play a part in your pain.
Of course.
But when you mature, you realize that it's not your fault what happened, but it is your responsibility to heal. A lot of times that does mean taking ownership for the part that you played.
You played it in.
Even if it's as simple as staying.
For Josh in this song, it's just a moment of realization.
Yeah,
it's a moment of self-reflection.
That's all it is.
Like, oh damn, I really did allow this, and that's how I was able to get hurt in the end.
Now, who is this about?
She asked for a light as our secrets spill on the windowsill. Kill ourselves as we both inhale.
Ooh, I don't remember ever catching that line.
Is it naive to think we could work? The second it's out, then I lose her. But all that we are is all that we'll ever be. 'Cause he's the one waiting at home. She holds my guitar as I pluck out a melody.
I love that so much.
So take your time while your mind and smoke slow. Breaking away, started innocent, making believe that we're clueless. One little spark that we won't put out. 'Cause isn't it fun just for now? Next to you, but I'll never be close. Addicted to illusions of a love that never was and never will be anyway.
Love that.
Play with fire, take me high. All that we are is
Love it.
all that we'll ever
Love
be.
it.
She holds my guitar as I pluck out a melody. Take your time while your mind is smoke slow.
That's a song.
I love that song.
That's
I
a
love
song.
that song.
I just love the picture that the song paints. Just taking a moment, like saying, hey, let's smoke slow. Let's savor this moment. Let's savor this moment that could potentially kill us. But it's also so intimate at the same time.
Yeah. Also, because, like, you're not mine.
Yeah.
Because someone is waiting for you at home.
Yeah.
We do have a reaction film to this. The video, like when we screen recorded it, it was screen recorded with no sound. We didn't realize. So it's a little bit harder to piece and like match up.
Yeah.
But we're trying.
We're gonna piece it.
But we're gonna try and piece it. So don't be surprised for all of our patrons if you see it on Patreon. But other than that, we really did like the song. I love the song. Hearing it again, it fits perfectly. The sequencing is great. The metaphor for the song was really good.
Definitely.
Sounds like a hospital almost.
Doc said I got 12 hours. I called you without a second thought. Plane ride within the hour. I see pictures live without a sun.
Oh, no, hold on. Is this about to get me?
1 hour visitation. I'm just glad you made it into town. Oh, save me. Now I'm facing all my fears of the unknown. Lately,
I love this.
I've been praying to a God I've never known. I can't do this on my own. So try not to cry with you by my side. Oh my, don't you know you're my lifeline? Dad said I've fallen off the grid. We hardly say I love you. 'Cause your parents never did. Oh,
I love that.
I've been shaking in my bones. I won't say goodbye just yet. So hold on to my hand, oh, I'll be fine. I let go, 'cause I won't. But waste another minute drifting from difference of opinion. I can't be mad, I'm not what you planned for. I've been praying, I can't do this on my own. Try not to cry, I won't say goodbye. Don't you know you're my lifeline? Lifeline.
Wow.
You know, that's
might
be the best song
that
on here.
Give it to it. It is the best song.
Wow.
Give it to it. It is the best song.
Wow.
For such a heavy topic, it felt optimistic almost.
Yeah.
It felt light, but still with dark undertones, heavy undertones, but very realistic. And you know, knowing, I guess, the troubled past that he had with his parents, still having the reality of, like, a mom doesn't want to live life without her son. You've been through what you've been through, but, like, at the end of the day, like, oh my God, you know, she was about to lose her son.
Yeah,
like,
and that's ultimately, like, what brought them together in that moment.
Right.
You know, the realization that, like, whatever we're dealing with, whatever we've dealt with,
you could lose that person at any given time, and especially for this. What, Josh had just dropped Lie, 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 and the next thing you know, you're in a hospital room? You can't even process that.
Yeah.
So this song was absolutely insanely... loaded.
It addresses a lot. It addresses, you know, how precious life is.
Yes.
But I love how it emphasizes relationships, his parental relationships, and even addressing how, you know, I don't call... but we don't say I love you as much, but it's because your parents never did.
Yeah.
Kind of addresses that generational trauma, too.
Absolutely.
And how deeply that runs.
Absolutely.
And again, how when things are unsolved, they affect everything.
Of course, we always say, like, you know, most times when it is a troubled relationship between parents and their kids, you do have to look at your parents' relationship with theirs.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the time that influences it.
Yeah, that's where it's coming from.
And that's a real life thing.
And how it's a love letter to his mother. Beautifully done. Like, I would love to listen to that song again and kind of just float away to it.
Yeah.
Because I like it too at the end when the instrumental comes in. There's that note that he hits.
Yes.
And he goes down that time, and then the instrumental comes in, and it's gorgeous.
It's a beautiful
this
song.
was great.
Like,
I don't know if I can watch the visual because I know it's on his face the entire time.
and then to see all that emotion, to relive all that.
Yeah,
wow, that's a lot.
Ooh, and literally, Lifeline, because you gave me life at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get your head out the ground. Take a step back, get a good look around. Don't make it better right now. Is all of this pain just for nothing? Just for nothing. Maybe someday it'll all fade away.
Oh, wow.
The world won't be mine. And the sky's the best stories I tell. All in due time.
Wow, that was great.
All the ways the fires I'm putting out don't mean I'm over it now. The grip burns, yeah, it hurts while it's healing. I'm still trying to get back the feeling.
Oh, I love it.
Maybe someday it'll all fade away.
Love this.
I'll say at the end of the day who I am made it all worth the while.
Come on now.
All in due time. All in due time.
That was soulful.
All in due time.
How dare you?
How dare you? How dare you?
Me of another minute. I wanted another minute.
How dare you make that the shortest song? You malicious Caucasian man.
Yeah.
There was no reason for you to do. You had no right.
Yeah, what, you get a TV show and you just forget how to act? I might have my top 3.
I know mine, and they happen to be back to back. I'm just saying. But for all in due time, it needed more time. That
was gorgeous.
chorus,
Yeah.
that was an amazing pickup. He just described all his hurt.
Yeah.
Tracks 1 through 5. Uno through cinco. So that by track 6, all those scars, all that trauma, eventually, they're going to become stories that I tell.
Right.
Once I've healed.
Yeah. Coming off the back of the heaviest song on the project. To be optimistic after all of that.
Yes.
That just speaks to his character.
I love smart people. I also love layered people. And Joshua is a very layered individual.
Yeah.
This man has been through a lot. But I think when Josh says, who I am, it made it worth the while. Like, that's truth. There's truth to that statement.
It takes a strong person to really look at your life through that lens.
Exactly.
Because we've talked about it before, but there is such thing as that victim mentality.
Absolutely.
And he is absolutely a victim of quite a few things. You know? But
doesn't
to not let it destroy you
is
something to be, commended. I feel like Josh is he's a very self-aware person. He's able to look at all sides of the coin and take responsibility while also calling people out on their shit, while also calling life out on its shit. Also being able to appreciate life at the same time. I think that's such a well-rounded person.
Yes.
And that shines through his music.
Right. I'm going to address my shit, then call you out on your shit, because life has handed me shit. It's just, I love it. I love it.
And once again, just because it's over, don't mean I'm over it now. I feel like that does speak to that very specific situation. But it's also, I feel like, in regards to Lifeline and what happened with that situation.
Absolutely.
And just life in general, because it hurts while it's healing. I'm still trying to get back the feeling. That's just in general.
That's just life. That's
because he literally, first of all, he literally is probably still healing from that, scare.
Traumatic,
But also, like, emotionally, what that does to you.
Yes.
What, that's the controversy does to you. What goes on in your own personal life. He's talked about losing friends, LA, and how that,
telling you, all
being
of
an actor.
All of those first 5 songs literally came into play with that first one. That was an impeccable ending.
That makes me really excited.
Yes.
For his album. Josh's album is going to be great.
Josh, let's talk about it, playa. Sad songs in a hotel room. Oddly, it didn't leave me feeling sad, like you said. It left me feeling excited. Because Josh, you've given us 2 EPs. Thank you. We are so thankful. Now we need a full body of work.
We do,
because you keep teasing, and I understand that your schedule may be a little bit hectic. I think High School Musical series got renewed for season 4. I'm not trying to rush you.
I am.
I feel like I'm always going to be impressed with Joshua's music. It's nice at home music, and you just vibe and you just listen to his lyrics because the man is truly a gifted songwriter, and being able to convey stories. So I'm very impressed with these 6 songs. Of course, we already knew about Smoke Slow.
Yeah.
But it fit perfectly.
I think this is one of my favorite projects of the year. I do. I loved every single song.
Yeah.
I feel like playing off the idea of sad songs, he did a great job at digging into a lot of different pockets of his self and his emotions. And I think that the way that it was sequenced, you could see how emotions from other songs trailed off into emotions in other songs.
Absolutely.
So yeah, you pretty much said everything that I'm feeling in regards to this. Josh, I definitely can see where he is improving, even growing as an artist. I am excited to see him explore vocally even more, which I think we did get a bit more of on this project. I heard some more runs. So like I said, we're always here to support Josh. We're really proud of you. We're excited to see what else is to come. We're going to take this in. We're going to enjoy. I'm definitely going to be listening to this project again. Yeah. I'm just going to say it. I think my top 3 are Sad Songs in a Hotel Room, Lifeline, and All in Due Time. But that's going to change because I really loved LA. Used to It really surprised me, and Smoke Slow is just a great song. Yeah, I actually think my top 3, not in any order, but it's literally Smoke Slow, Lifeline, and All in Due Time. Oh, wow. It's funny how they literally back. But again, the whole project was very cohesive. It was very cohesive. Very well put together and thought out, as you can see. As always, we'd love to know what you thought about this project. Go ahead and drop your top 3 down below in the comments. If you enjoyed watching us react, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications so you're notified every time we upload, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.